experience.
Yeah. You feel like that's changed over time? You said that you're starting to feel yourself writing less I know that when we very first entered this conversation, you talked about writing raps when you was like between the ages of 9 to 12. What was like some of that different trajectory where was it mostly writing back then, and has it become less and less of writing, you feel like?
Yeah, it was more writing back then. In juvenile, you ain't getting no pen and paper, so you couldn't really write. So it was more of a memory thing. But
Okay.
I know, like, once I had got a hold of, pen and paper, and I still got these raps to this day. Like,
Okay.
I was in like a psych ward and stuff. We had got like pen and paper, so I still got from way back. And this, like, 2013, like, so
Yeah.
I got my stuff from back then. But what I kind of do now is, like, I hear a beat, I maybe make a hook or like talk about a verse, I write it down, and then, every 4 bars or whatever, then just go from there.
Okay. What do you when you making music and you creating music and you writing music, and whether once you go to the studio and you started recording music, do you feel like it's like a end goal? Because I know one of the things me and you know that we haven't really talked about on outside of we've talked about outside of this, but we haven't talked about on camera, and some of the business oriented things that you have too. I think I've spoken to different people, and each person that I've talked to has different aspects of the of artistry that's not necessarily just recording music, and I think business is an art when you're doing it the right way. And I think some of the ways that you see business is very similar to the ways that other people see art as well. And so I guess I'm saying all those things to say that when you're creating music and you're working on music and you're working on all of these things, is it specific end goals you see in mind? Is it specific objectives that you're trying to achieve that's outside of just creating the art?
No, absolutely. I'm a person that believe that, like, everything is a canvas if you make it that, right?
Okay.
So, like how you said, business is an art. That's how I feel, like, absolutely, because entrepreneurship is that, the spirit, they say, of entrepreneurship. So it's like you bring yourself to it with innovative ideas to change it, and next thing you know, this may be a business a precedent now.
Yeah.
I do have a label. I got like 2 artists under me right now. What I want to do is, I'm really trying to change not only the narrative, but I'm trying to really bring market here, and like, some people don't understand the business terminology of certain things, right? And like, what I mean by that is, like, essentially it's just opportunity. Cause like in the rock for rap scene, you hear like, okay, money being the issue. Like, I talk with this videographer and he always say, oh man, the artist gotta have the money. Like, the artist can't have the money. They're putting up 150, 400, whatever, how much, into investing in their music career, which is a business, by the way, $1 million, $1 billion business, by the way. But they never see nothing back. Or if they do see something back, it's a fractional cost of what they put in over so much of a time or whatever. So essentially what I just want to do is streamline that, kind of package it, and really not only help people understand, but also bring it there to make it more of an inclusive thing. Like, it's a pipeline, right?
Yeah.
Like, you get performance royalties, mechanical royalties, you got like marketing dollars, like, like getting booked for shows. And we got such a talent, and actually people who own clubs who could be hosting local talent and do this on a consistent basis, but they don't, because of, the gatekeeper mentality is one of the things. And I know that it's a monetary thing as well, but it's nothing that can't be worked around or worked with, though. It's just, people got their own reasons for being and doing what they do.
Right. What is